What's up, everybody? This is Rhonda from Sideline Rewind, all things professional cheerleading. This is episode number 39.
Yes, 39. Feeling fine.
39.
Come on now.
We are feeling fine.
Yes, and we're especially feeling kind today.
We are.
Yes.
Come on now, feeling
Kinda.
kind.
We're
Kinda
always
fine.
feeling kind.
Feeling kind and feeling fine.
That's right.
All right, now.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This episode will be called Black and Yellow.
Uh-oh.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Black and Yellow was released by Wiz Khalifa on September the 14th, 2010. The song peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. This was Wiz Khalifa's first number 1 single in the United States.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
What
and how perfect for
yes. Such a good one.
You did such a good
Yeah.
job.
Oh, thank you.
It's
It's not too difficult when we have good things to choose from, good songs to
Yes.
choose from.
I love it.
That's right.
Great choice.
And good
Yes.
to represent those good
Yes.
songs.
Come on now.
So I know we've put some messaging out here about this, but if you have not yet submitted your email for our newsletter, make sure you do that because
Yes.
we're going to have lots of good information, offers, discounts in that newsletter. And hopefully we'll have it out by December. So either go to our website, SidelineRewind.com, and fill out the submission form there, or you can go to the link in our bio on social media and fill it out there.
Let's go.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
Absolutely not.
That's right. And
Come
you
on.
know what else is coming up?
What
That we
is
don't
it?
want to miss.
You don't want to miss it.
What is it?
Miami
Come on now.
reunion 2026.
Let's
I can't
go.
wait.
Yes. So if
We
you
are registered.
That's right. If you have not got your tickets, you better hurry up. Time is literally running out. I hate to say it, and I'm excited to say it, but it's running out. So you need to get those tickets as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
And book your rooms because I think they're almost sold out as well.
Really? Awesome.
So exciting.
That's a good thing.
That's right.
That's a
Really
great-
good thing.
And don't wait till the last minute
That's right.
because it will go really fast. Just don't wait till the last minute. Just
right.
go on and get it.
Just go on and get it.
It is a
you
fun
can do
time.
it.
You do not want to miss it. That's all we
And-
got to say.
And fortunately, the reason why we're saying that, you meet so many great people,
I know.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, and what was really cool about it, we met several people that were from different cheer organizations, but now live in Nashville. And so we've stayed connected since then.
Yes.
And we're so excited. And every city really should have that kind of representation where you do stuff with all the alumni, whether you cheered with them or not.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's
I
a
love
cheer sisterhood. For
That's
real.
right. Once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader.
And
That's it.
honey,
Yes.
these ladies I think we have on today,
Yes.
y'all are gonna love them. We
Icons.
met them at
Yes.
the Boston reunion, and I was just tickled to death. I think we were in Starbucks.
Yes, that's right.
And I go, oh my God,
There
Anita,
they are.
there they go.
Yes. That's so
excited.
exciting.
So I'm excited about everybody hearing who this is.
Yes. Let's hear
Okay.
it, Anita.
So if you remember way back in episode number 5, we discussed the teams in the NFL who currently do not have cheerleaders, one of them being the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their cheerleaders, the Pittsburgh Steelerettes, formed in 1961 and unfortunately dissolved in 1969. All members of the Steelerettes were full-time students at Robert Morris Junior College in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At the tryouts, the candidates were evaluated on coordination, personality, gymnastics, and appearance. The squad members took a basic football test, which I think is
right.
key,
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
prove that they would know when to cheer and were required to maintain.
To make sure you're cheering for the correct team.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
We are so honored to have 2 of those ladies who were selected to represent the Steelerettes with us today. The first
Yes.
guest we have is Norreen Modery. She was a Steelerette in 1964. She's been married for 60 years, girl. 60
Okay.
years.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Yes.
That's
3
it.
daughters, 4 grandkids.
Aw.
Norreen retired after working over 40 years as an office manager, and
Love
she
it.
now volunteers with South Hills Stars Special Needs Color Guard.
Oh, I love it.
Nice. I
She loves
it.
family, friends, and their monthly Steelerette lunches.
Yes.
And who wouldn't?
Amazing.
Come on now.
I love that they still do that. They're a very close group
Yes.
Yes.
and still do so much together.
I love
And
it.
It's amazing.
1969 was the last year, and they still have these bonds.
Right.
Yes.
So this
and
is
they,
what we've got to look forward
and
to.
they
Yes.
represented at the
They-
reunion so well. It's like, what, 10?
12, maybe.
That's
It was a lot to
amazing.
show
Yes.
up that way.
Come on now.
And the other Steelerette we have representing today is Barbara Kruse. She was a Steelerette for 2 seasons in 1964 and 1965. She retired after 24 years as an elementary school secretary.
Oh,
Barbara has 2 grown children, 2 grown stepsons, and 5 grandchildren.
Come on now.
awesome.
She spends much of her time watching the 2 youngest granddaughters, a 2 and a 3-year-old.
Oh, so sweet. I love it.
We are so honored to have you with us
Yes.
today. Welcome.
Yay.
Woo! Yes, ladies.
Thank
How
you.
y'all doing?
We're doing well. How about you guys?
We're great.
That's how we say it in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So
how
was that-
yous doing?
How you guys doing?
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Was that
That's right.
accurate information we
Oh,
found online?
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Was it accurate information we found online about what your tryout process was like? And
You good?
You,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was just like that. Yeah, you saw they gave a notice around and said who wants to try out. I had graduated the high school a year before, and I worked for a year before I started at Robert Morris to save money to go to school.
Yes.
And I was a majorette in high school, and of course, I love dancing and all that good stuff. And I thought, well, I'll, give it a try, and tried out and went through the whole process. And luckily, I made it in the first round that they had. So, and then we had actually 2 tryouts. One I think it was in March, and then we had another one in June. And so we had enough for the season. We ended up with about 16 girls that season that I was there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had the best time. We had the best people, and we still have the best people.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
many of-
awesome.
Many of us that get together for our monthly luncheons, we cheer together.
Yeah.
So it's the same group.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we
Aw.
just love it.
Yeah.
That's so
so I
amazing.
think I
we-
saw there was like 60 different women over the 8 years.
Yeah, 60 or 70, we figured, over the years. We tried to keep in contact or get in contact with a lot of them, but I don't know, either they don't want to be part of us. I don't know why not. We're so cute and
Right. Duh.
or if their family situation, who knows what what's going on,
Right.
because it's been now it's over 60 years that's first started.
Wow.
So we had a good time then, and we still have a good time now. And the first time we got it together was in 2001 when they opened Heinz Field, which is now Acrisure Stadium.
Mhm.
And they 2 of the women were great because they had kept a notice of all the women who were in the group and sent out invitations to come to Heinz Field for the opening. And we were interviewed on our local TV station. And that was the first time we had seen each other in over 30 years. So
Oh,
it was,
wow.
and you know what? None of us ever changed. We looked exactly the same.
100% you did.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
And it's
Yeah,
still
so-
an open
yeah.
air stadium. Is that correct?
What is it? It's called Acrisure now.
But it's still open air. It doesn't have a
Oh yeah, it's still open
Yes.
air. Yeah, it's the same one. It's Heinz Field, right it's on the Allegheny and right at the confluence of the Monongahela where it makes the Ohio River. So it's right there near the point.
So nice and warm.
A great situation for it. Yeah.
I mean, I
but-
think I kind of assumed that the reason the cheerleaders dissolved had to do with the weather, and because I know the Cleveland Browns talked about that they were so bundled up that they looked ridiculous, and so that's why they stopped after the 1 year. But then I read something else that it had to do with uniforms, maybe.
they might have been a part of it, but I think it was just Mr. Art Rooney, who started the Steelers back in 1933.
Wow.
Yes.
He was a very staunch, devout Catholic and had his opinions about how women should, carry themselves and what they should wear. And that, we were all part of that, and it was
Yes.
fine.
Sure.
And as the 60s went on, as you know, 60s were sort of there were some fun times.
Rebellious times.
And I'm sure that, the girls wanted to change the uniforms as the years went on. But when we were there, well, actually, this is kind of an interesting story. We had, I don't mean to monopolize the conversation. Okay. We had a woman who was a dance instructor. She owned a dance studio nearby Pittsburgh. And she was brought in as our sponsor and as our choreographer.
Uh-huh.
And she actually had the idea of us wearing white high boots doing high kicks and wearing little skimpy outfits. And we were precursors to,
I love that. There you go. What was her name?
that's
Abby
what
Lee
she
Miller.
wanted. So we ended up
Come on,
wearing
she's from
like
Pittsburgh.
we ended up wearing a black leotard with a little black skirt that we had to make ourselves. Nothing was given to us. We made everything. If we wanted an outfit, we had to make it, and get it approved.
Wow,
And then
that's great.
what happened.
Wow.
But we had a little black skirt, a gold cummerbund, a gold bow, and gold gloves. And we had to have black tennis shoes.
Were they Reeboks?
Back in 19.
They didn't have any.
They didn't have any, so you had to dye your own shoes.
Oh gosh! Wow.
So and if it rained, you had purple feet when you were
That's
So,
hilarious.
So that was our thing, and we got one ticket in the end zone. That was our payment, I guess, and we got our pom poms and a jacket. It's just a little sweatshirt jacket that we sewed our own emblem on.
Wow.
So that's the way it was back then. So,
Boy,
but
we'd
you know
be
what?
in big trouble.
We wouldn't have changed it for the world.
That's amazing.
That is.
That's
And
very cool.
Do you all still attend the games to this day? Do you guys go?
A lot of them have the season tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't gone to.
I haven't either.
No,
We had season tickets
Yeah.
for years and then passed them on to our son.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it's better to stay in the nice warm.
It's
cozy
a lot of work. Yeah, to
and
go to the
and watch
games.
the rerun or watch the
That's
playbacks.
That's
Yeah, but we're
right.
still major Steeler fans.
Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely. We like they say, we bleed black and gold.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come on now.
There you go.
Show that towel, that Steeler
There you
Nation
go.
towel right
There you go.
Come on
There
now.
he goes.
Yes.
Love it.
But
Yes,
after
for sure.
all these years, has there ever been talk about cheerleaders coming back?
No,
No.
we had a arena team, and I think they had cheerleaders. When they had arena football for a while, and they had cheerleaders for that. But never for the Steelers. Everybody says we have enough spirit on our own.
Right. You
Well,
guys
which
set
is
the bar
reason
so
why-
high.
Yeah.
No one can top it.
Which is one of the reasons why we were brought in the first place, because this was during the 60s and the Steelers weren't doing that great. I mean, they had losing seasons almost every year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they played at was Forbes Field at the time when they were playing their games. And up until 1963, I think it was. Then they moved to Pitt Stadium, which was part of the University of Pittsburgh, which was right near the school. And so that's where we went and cheered. But it was a pretty big stadium, so it wasn't filled very much for the Steeler game. So the fellow from Robert Morris, Bill Day, was also affiliated with the Steelers. And he said, well, why don't we bring in some cheerleaders, So that's how we got started they thought, well, and like they said, maybe we did bring in a few more. I know my husband, I still am with today, my mom and dad, my grandma, my sister. So at least we had 4 more there or 5 more there. So it did actually look like there were more people.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So did y'all start to win after y'all came on board with the team? Did y'all start to win games after that?
Really, we had a couple winning
She
seasons,
said
but never, I don't know if we went into many playoffs. But yeah, and it was so different back then because they hadn't started the Super Bowl yet.
Right.
Got
So it
you.
was just playoffs in the divisions and things.
Right.
So not until the 70s, until
Right.
we had our great era, we won the 5 Super Bowls. I guess maybe we just gave them that boost that they
That's
needed
right.
to get,
Yes.
to get there.
Yes, you did.
That's what I
Yes.
feel, at least.
That's right.
But also, we talk about
Absolutely.
that when the team has a losing season, like we are experiencing this year with the Titans. At
Yeah.
least the fan
Oh.
experience is still strong because they have the cheerleader involvement, and they're so
Yeah.
involved in the
Mhm.
community. So.
Yeah, and we never really did that. We did some promotions for other businesses around the area,
Uh-huh.
but we didn't do a whole lot for the
No.
Steelers other than just be at the game. And we, of course, didn't like the home game. And they only put us on the visitor side. We were on the visiting team side. We weren't even.
Wait, why?
I know. They loved us so much. But we loved them. It was fine. It
Yeah.
was all good.
So,
Yeah.
so you guys said you were going to dinner after this. Is there times you guys get together and maybe do some of the routines? Like, do you reminisce about? Do you remember your
Oh.
routines?
You
We reminisce. We don't do the routines.
have a couple of,
Come on, you
and
know
we have
you do.
We have the occasional drink.
Yeah, there you go.
There we
That
go.
might
Yeah,
inspire
seriously,
you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what we go away on weekends down to Deep Creek, Maryland, which is not too far, and we've gone to Florida a few times, and we have our good times there and reminiscing. And maybe we do try a routine every once in a while, depending on how much liquid.
Right.
Encourage.
Yeah. Encouragement you've got.
Yeah, but it's
So-
all good. We have a wonderful time.
You all had the first, technically, is this correct? You had the first considered male cheerleaders?
Yeah, they were in 1963. They were called the Ingots.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And they had 4 guys from Robert Morris. They were also from Robert Morris. And they didn't really do any cheers. And what their major function was to set off a cannon
Oh,
when they got a touchdown. The Steelers got a touchdown. So
okay.
it worked fine. It's like really exciting. Oh, wait, boom, we got a touchdown. Well, I guess one time, this is a famous story, in Pittsburgh at least. I think the fellow's name was Buddy Dow. He was one of our players back then. And he ran into the end zone. But before he got into the end zone, they shot off the cannon. Well, of course, he probably thought he got shot.
I was going to say.
There's a big puff of smoke. And there's a picture of it somewhere that shows the players walking through this puff of smoke after the thing. Well, of course, they were disbanded right after that.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
Unfortunately.
Did they get
They
to
must
stand on
not
the
have
home?
taken that test.
That's
They did-
hilarious.
no,
They did not
the
take the
touchdown.
test. Did they get to stand on the home side, or did they have to stand on the
They
visitors?
were with us on the
then there you go, then.
visitor
Yeah.
side. Yeah. So, but they would go to the end zone where the touchdown happened. I
Yeah.
guess they would run back.
Little
That's what I'm
premature
saying.
cannon action.
Oh,
I know.
What she said.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's funny. Yeah, that is.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's funny.
Do you
Yeah.
have any of your uniform pieces still to this? Did you get to keep them, or?
Well, we made them, so of course they were ours. So,
Well,
yeah. In fact,
Yeah. I'll talk about it.
But Heinz,
You're right. we have our uniforms, some pictures, megaphone, and
That's awesome.
some of the uniforms
Yeah.
at the Heinz History Center and their sports center. We have a whole display. It's great.
Yeah.
That's
It's back in a corner
awesome.
somewhere,
Yeah.
but it's
But
there.
it's in the Steelers section.
It's on the visitor
it's
side.
there. No,
I'm joking.
yeah. So that was really nice
Yeah.
that they put that in, and it was a couple of the cheerleaders that donated their
Had their
uniforms.
stuff, and
Yeah.
there's pictures of us there. So yeah,
That's
it's really. And when they
amazing.
opened the display, we got to go down and be there, and it was really nice. Because Heinz History Center is part of the Smithsonian, so it's kind of cool. to be,
Amazing.
that historically known.
That's right.
As you should be.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
I know we always say we're part of Pittsburgh history.
Yeah.
We're part of Robert Morris's history and the Steeler history.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
right.
So it's nice to have that recognition.
How does it feel to be famous?
Yes.
And the NFL history.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And now we're part of the cheerleaders history too.
That's right.
Because we've attended all the reunions. We've gone to every single one. So
Oh, you better tell
we
them
started-
about it.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Perfect
have.
attendance award.
we have every single one.
I
We started
love
off
that.
in Washington, and then we went
Yes.
to Atlanta.
You came to
And then
Nashville?
we went to Buffalo. Then we went to Nashville.
Yes.
And then, then we went to Jacksonville.
and Boston.
And then Boston. We missed the COVID one. We were looking forward to Las Vegas. And yeah.
So last
Yeah.
year was the first year they did that Friday night pep rally. I understand. Did you love that? Was that so cute?
It was really cute. Yes, I liked it a lot. I liked the fact that we got to do a little performance. Everybody got to do that. I thought that was a really good idea.
I did too.
So yeah, I liked
I
it.
loved it.
Love
Yeah, I
that.
did too. It was very nice. Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.
That's
What else do you want to know?
yeah. Well, we like to ask all of our guests what, since we're Sideline Rewind, which is all about rewinding it back to the good old days. What is your favorite rewind from your time cheering? Do you have a favorite memory or something like that? It could be a
You do.
couple.
Yeah, well, I have a favorite.
Yeah,
memory.
okay.
As we said, we could do some things for outside companies, and we had a Steelerette who worked for Capitol Records, and what was his name? Mancini.
Henry Mancini.
Henry Mancini.
Yeah.
And he's a local person. He grew up in
Near Pittsburgh,
near Pittsburgh. And then Andy Williams was coming to town, and they were performing at the Civic Arena.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is
And he wanted some backup dancers.
Uh-oh.
Now Andy Williams is on the shorter side, so naturally the girls had to be on the
Right.
shorter side. So Norreen did not do that.
well, I was
Sorry,
no,
Norreen.
actually, that was the year after I got.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, because I
can't remember.
Yeah, because I got married, and you weren't allowed to be married and be a
So that was
cheerleader.
that was my
Yeah.
second year.
Oh,
So
you
there
can't-
were,
oh,
I don't
that's
know,
not
there were
allowed.
about 6 of us that did
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And I've still been too tall anyway.
Right. That's what I mean. You would have been too tall.
Sorry,
So,
Noreen. You're
I
too
did
tall
that.
and you're married. So you're out.
Right. Two strikes against her. Yeah,
I'm waiting for the third one.
that was my favorite memory. I really enjoyed it. You know, they provided the costumes for us, and
That's amazing.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I bet.
Yeah,
That sounds
we
awesome.
did a couple of things like that. Yeah, they had a basketball tournament in Pittsburgh called the Dapper Dan, where they would bring
Oh.
in all the high school, really good players, and
Right.
they would play in that tournament. And we got to perform the halftime show there too. So it was kind of fun to do that.
That's
So we
really
did,
fun.
a couple of things like that. So, yeah, but like I said, I got married in '65, and you weren't allowed to be married, because what you could do is, if you wanted to remain a cheerleader, you still had to be affiliated with Robert Morris. So a lot of the girls, if you were done with your career in college or junior college at the time, you had to take like night classes. So that's what I was going to do. And then I thought, well, I'm getting married. But you know what? I can't be a cheerleader. So heck with the night classes.
There you,
So
you're like, forget it, honey. We're not getting married. I got to be a cheerleader.
like 60 years later, we'll still.
Oh,
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Aw. That's so fun.
Then we were babies. We were babies.
Yeah.
I think that's different too, because I was 28 when I tried out for the Titans, and that was my first year. And so,
Okay.
but you guys were all college age students.
Yeah,
so
we were 18,
Yeah.
19 years old. Yeah,
that's
that was
fun.
it.
And we were
Yeah.
from 18 to, I don't know what the top of the number was.
Maybe we could still try out.
Yeah, that's,
You can.
absolutely.
There's no
Absolutely.
age cap. You guys
Did
should
they
try
take
out again.
walkers? No.
Thanks.
Your
Yeah,
canes.
So we also like to ask the question, how do you think that becoming a Pittsburgh Steelerette changed your life? Did it change your life at all? Do you feel like it
Yeah,
did?
I think it just kept us in a direction that, getting an education at Robert Morris, we got into the business field. Most of us all did that because it was a business college back
Mhm.
then. So we became really good secretaries.
Yeah. I love
That's
it.
great.
And a lot of them went on to, get higher degrees. We had one woman, Patty, who actually was president of the Calliope Society, which did folk music. And she was known around the whole United States. And she tells us this one story. This might be interesting because Patty just died last February.
So
So
sorry
we
for
lost
that.
her. Yeah. But she tells us one story that we never knew. And in fact, we didn't know until we read her obituary, which is kind of funny but
Wow.
sad. That she went to a music festival, I think somewhere up in New York, and didn't want to sit around, and she was taking a little walk by a lake and saw this guy sitting down on a bench, and she went over and said, "Oh, hi." She sat down, and I guess they started talking. And he was Bob Dylan.
Oh my
Bob
wow.
Dylan. Yeah. And then they went on a canoe ride in the lake together. So I thought, my
Uh-oh.
God. Okay. And she never said anything to us. I thought,
I
my
know. We didn't know.
no, we had no idea.
And she's one of the group that we always
Yeah,
got
she
together.
was- yeah,
and she never said
Never said
Wow.
anything to us. Yeah. So
We were surprised when we read
I
that.
know. Like, hey, you should have told us.
I know.
I don't know what it would have done, but we have stories like that. So I mean, for me, for being a Steelerette, I love football, so it didn't matter.
Right.
I still love football. I love all sports anyway. So I played softball. I loved tennis and played not pickleball. It was racquetball back in the day.
Okay, yeah, racquetball.
More of that, yeah. So I mean, I've always been athletic and moving around, so that just kept me on that same path. And I enjoy Zumba today, so it's still part of who I am. I love dance. I love music.
Oh, I love that.
I have a granddaughter who's in the musical theater direction. She loves that. So
Yeah.
it's being passed.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Fantastic.
I love
Yeah.
it. That's right.
So, how about you, Barbara? Did you?
Oh, I don't know so much if it changed me then, but I don't know. It's just so interesting
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
because we're not shy when we meet somebody. We tell them who we are or who we were.
Yes.
You are.
And that's fun. That's
It
fun.
is. It is.
My husband and I were in Gettysburg for a weekend, and we were sitting in the restaurant, and the waiter came over, and he said, "Well, do you want to know who she is?" And he said, "The Steelerettes." Well, it was so funny because we told him, "Well, go to SidelineRewind.com and you'll find out our story." Sure enough, he's behind the bar and he's on his he's looking for SidelineRewind.com already.
That's hilarious.
So that was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun times. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And a lot of people say, no, they didn't have cheerleaders, Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. Here we are.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then most people, we went on a cruise one time and we were, you weren't with
No,
us.
I
You didn't go.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't go on that cruise with us. There were 3 other Steelerettes that went on a cruise with me. And every place we met, we'd start talking and say who we were. Well, we were like the belle of the balls. I mean, because
Oh,
we
yeah.
met these 2 young guys who were like, could have been my grandkids, but I thought we were the coolest things around.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes,
I love that.
honey.
So much fun. We had the best
They
time.
talk about it all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, they had a wonderful.
She said she missed that one. Yeah. I love that.
That's
So,
what I find. It's
yeah.
so great that you all, I don't know if you were at the directors meeting in either of you in Boston, but we talk about
Barbara.
Yeah, I was.
okay, you know how we talk about trying to bring in more of the younger generations of alumni cheerleader, so that we keep that bond throughout. And it's like incredible that you guys haven't had cheerleaders since 1969 and you still have that
Right.
bond. And we struggled
That's
so
right.
hard. It's like, kudos to you. First,
Yeah.
I think because we're such a small group too, that sort of
Yeah.
helps. It
Yeah.
doesn't get all
That does help.
fragmented. You know, yeah.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
lifelong
It's been
friendships.
awesome.
I love that.
It's been
Yes.
so
Yeah.
fun having you guys here.
Thank y'all so much.
Oh my gosh, we enjoyed this so much. We love talking about ourselves.
I know.
We love hearing
Yeah.
about you. So
Ladies are the best. We care for each other. We're there for anybody who needs help, and like I said, we've lost a couple of them over the years, but there's nothing like this sisterhood. You guys know that.
Yeah.
that's right.
Absolutely.
There's nothing like it. And
We love how everybody else agrees with us. It's all the same feeling. So,
right,
like you said, when we get together for that
Yeah,
reunion,
it
it's
doesn't matter.
so much fun.
It is.
And you
So
just
fun.
feel so welcomed by everybody.
Perfect. Yes.
Awesome.
Are you already registered?
No.
Well, my husband has some health issues, so I'm sort of hanging back
Okay.
until I find out exactly what's going on. But I'm planning.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
planning on
It's on my radar, so
Okay.
I'm hoping for sure.
Yeah,
but
we hope
we'll
so
see.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have more
Yeah, so, yeah.
conversations in Miami.
Pardon me?
I said we get to have more conversations with y'all in Miami.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
because we have more stories.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
That's what we remember about when we met y'all at the
After party
at
thing?
the after party. And y'all were like, yes, we want to come on because we've got a lot of stories to tell. So
Yeah.
we
Yes.
want to hear them. And maybe
It
we
just
can
took us a
share
while to
some
get
in
together.
Miami.
I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Okay.
I cannot thank y'all enough. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, ladies. This is amazing. The
Thank
Pittsburgh
you.
Steelerettes.
That's
Yes.
it.
Come on,
Come on.
Sideline Rewind.
Come
Celebrity
on.
status.
Black and yellow.
Yes, honey.
Black and
yes.
yellow.
So we want to thank all of our supporters and again the Steelerettes for making a spot on our show. We cannot thank y'all enough. Thank you to all of our guests and thank you for everybody that still follows us on our social media. Continue that support. Our subscribers, thank you so much for
That's
your
right.
contributions. Please keep those coming in. You can cancel at any time, but we really do appreciate that.
Yes.
Helps us keep going.
Right.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode number 39, Black and Yellow. But let me give this shout out too to the Stewart team and Colton Mortgage Company. They are helping us have us here at their place to show the podcast.
That's right.
We want to give them a very, very, very special shout out. Thank y'all so, so much. And to Tim, our sound engineer,
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy, for having us over at his studio. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this has been episode 39,
Black and yellow.